turned off the blur thing for aiming, and I turned the volume down to like 50% because that was crazy. So that was interception. Advising, you probably would have to, because technically you stop and you're still in the tutorial. Like they let you do roles and stuff, but you're still, you got like missions at the top to do from the main mission. But you can go here. This is what I was talking about with like the little stories. See, one that's not a freaking spoiler. Past isn't important, so this isn't actually advising. It's like the cutscenes I was telling you about. So this is like a date. She's asking us out on a date. That's pretty much what all the cutscenes are, or most of them. Some of them you just don't date at all. I've already seen this, and if you get there, you'll be able to see it. But advising, once you do 5 advices, you can kind of just skip it. Like, like ready to, I just skip the advice and go straight to getting that stuff. Noah. So if they have like an infection bar. If you choose the wrong answer, you get like 100. If you choose the right answer, you get like 120. So it's a very small difference, but it adds up. I'll do that one. Answer probably. Yep, wrong answer. I got 100. But the killer wife. Or she's a fire sniper. And for like, what is it, guilds? Like guild raids. There's bosses that are fire, and I just use her on the team. That's the only reason I'm doing this. I didn't read any of that. I just like zoned out completely. I've done all of these. So is everybody max? No, they aren't. There they go. Plus has more. Now you to
Did you get more clear? Or has the world gotten more blurry?
he's actually blind, which is insane because that shouldn't happen. The reel is almost done. Everybody on there. I don't have any left, so that was just enough. That is advising, and I need to move my capture status so I can actually click on this. What I'm trying to do. Oh, I can't see my missions from here. I just completely didn't read that and was clicking on it thinking it was going to show me a mission. I just woke up, but I'm still out of it. Then weekly missions are just, yeah, day 2, but I've done 5 of them already. Dispatch just gives you free stuff. Like, so these are the ones I already did. They refresh after a while. This is for Laplace, I will explain favorite item maintenance. This lets you level up here. These give you random dolls once you get 200 of them. Purple or what you want, but usually you get blue. And then this is like a sniper rifle doll, the SMG, and so on. They each have their own version.
Dispatching now.
So that was one. Aim out. Okay, so this is his defense. once you can't do this right now because you gotta finish your story. You won't have this unlocked yet at all. Actually, you won't have this entire thing unlocked until after you finish the tutorial. I just remember it because this is the outpost. Um, every second it adds up, and basically you defend this place. It's like slightly above the orc, but still underground. So raptures do sometimes come here, and you have to basically. That's why all these NIKKE are patrolling. It's basically your base. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, it's been 14 hours, 57 minutes since I last did this, and this is all the stuff you get, and it just goes up. It stats up infinitely, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you left for 50 days, it would go up to whatever 50 days in hours is. But also, the more story stages, like not bosses, battles you do, the higher your stuff goes up, and the more stuff you get, which is important. Wipeout, first one's free. You shouldn't do this because you're too low level. Look here, it tells me how many I get. 100 for a wipeout. You have to spend gems to wipe out, and it increases every time. Once you get to a certain level, they basically make themselves back, and that's when you can do this like twice. I wouldn't do it this much. I just stop here. But the reason you don't want to do this as a new player is because you can use these for gacha, which will get you stronger characters, which will get you farther in the story, which gets you more stuff per minute. Like mine's 702 per minute for everything, because I'm on stage 3423. So you don't want to do the wipeout yet. It'll be a while before you need to be doing wipeouts. But that was outpost rewards and wipeout at the same time. That's pretty much it. There's more, like recruiting gives you 10 points. Doing a campaign, say even if you don't beat it, like if you fought the fights and then lost, this would still get done. I know for sure because I've done it. Drop tower is each single case. So each single NIKKE has a manufacturer that you can see right here. Anisis is Tetra. Pilgrims are their own thing. Brand is Tetra. Rappy is Elysian, which Ingrid owns that one. So she's the CEO of Elysian. Tetra again. You haven't met the CEO of Tetra. Bacillus. Drake is Bacillus. And Suyin is the CEO of Bacillus. But basically, Drop Tower, only like Bacillus Tower, only Bacillus NIKKE can be used. So you need like 5 of like a team of 5 of each one to do these, and they open up randomly at different times. Bacillus, I'm kind of stuck on 173. If you look, I'm behind on Pilgrim because it literally took me like 4 months to get 5 Pilgrims to actually even do the stages at all. So I'm way behind on these. And then this is just regular. You can use any here.
Virtual
And
environment configuration
I've just been
complete.
putting it off. I haven't been doing it. I'm still not strong enough, really. Like this team isn't even strong enough to do the next one. I could probably beat it, but and the fights are random. They cycle through like all the different types of fights they have, like King of the Hill type game or whatever. I do the Pilgrim one, 'cause I actually need to do those.
Got.
That's Anderson's voice. You met him already. He's not the CEO of anything. Pilgrims aren't really a company. They're any NIKKE that doesn't live in the art. Like they're called pilgrims because they walk around on the surface all day long.
Give me your best shot.
He's the commander of the commanders. He's like the deputy chief, and there are multiple. It's not just one deputy chief, and he's like the number one. There's just like, I think there's like 4 or 5.
Reload.
And we, from like the bit of a spoiler, from like the final chapter that's been released, I think we've only met 3. So that was just like a regular fighting the boss, killing it.
Did you see me
Stage.
shine up there? Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
Same thing with this one. It's gonna be the same thing.
I will be down with those who have gotten no quarter. As long as we're together, I will never fall. Enemy spotted. Engaging.
And okay, I thought I was gonna be able to show you like the different modes, but this will be 3 of the same as that ones. There are different kinds, so there's like one where there's a wall and you have to stop them from reaching the wall. They come from the left and go across the screen. You have to keep them from going right. There's another one where there's like a little square in the middle. You have to keep them out of the square, like near the hill type thing.
Securing
But it literally
victory for
did
their
change,
subjects
and
is a king's duty.
kind of backfired on me. Maybe this one will show. Kind of stuck on Silas.
Let's see just how good these
And Elysian.
are.
See how freaking far back I am? Technically, I was farther back on the Pilgrim one. Not Pilgrim, the main one. The main drop tower.
Let's see what they can do.
But I could probably win with that one. I definitely can't with this one. This one, like, it didn't change if you fail it.
No need to fear.
Like, this stage is the same for everybody. Whatever number this is, 217, I think.
Oh! There's more where that came from.
So slow. I got like 3 shotguns. That probably didn't
Pretty
help.
close to our practice drills. Let's just like matches.
Am I gonna be able to beat this?
Firepower.
Maybe I will. Yeah, last time I tried this, I couldn't beat it. I guess technically my character's gotten stronger.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
That was the same as that mode. Can't spend 20 minutes trying to find a different mode. You'll see it eventually. You do the story. That's weekly missions. Purchase items in the comment shop. That's probably one of the easiest ones. So, okay, you're gonna be doing this a lot. Red basically means there's something there. My inventory, there's not really anything. This gives you a free weapon. So T9 is something you're not gonna get for a while because the level of equipment raises as you get farther in the story that you can get. But if you get T9 equipment and the purple icon that you put it on matches your NIKKE, you can upgrade it even further than this, like T10. But there's Defender, which are these yellow ones. There's Attacker, just like this, and then there's Supports, which are the pink ones. Tell because they tell you right here. Anise is a defender. Well, this Anise is. Cinderella is a defender that hits like an attacker for some reason. Busted. Also, I like defenders apparently. She is attacker. She's an attacker. Defender. Attacker. I know Alec is a support, because if I keep scrolling, I probably would just have more defenders and attackers. Oh, she's a support too, but support. And then this is the type of gun that they use. Type of gun, electric code. This isn't like Pokemon where it's like fire and there's fire coming out of the guns, and then there's water where there's water coming out of the guns. It just to make things harder. They have these, and it basically just tells you if your attack's gonna be weak or strong against a boss, and if the boss's attacks are gonna be weak or strong against you. Not a shop, because I got like sidetracked. Daily, you're gonna get these for free every single day. That's pretty much it for the cash shop, unless you're actually spending money. Then this is like the actual game
I
shop.
got you everything you need.
Get used to hearing her voice, because you're gonna hear it every time you open up this stuff. First thing on the left is free.
Thank you.
Buy these with gems, and then it like varies. You don't want to buy stuff with gems when you're first starting out, because they could be used for gacha. It tells you when it resets. You get one free reset a day. Sometimes it's like opening up the shop twice and buy things. Sometimes it's 3 times.
If you need anything.
In which case, might need to. I would do like whatever's cheapest, and credits is what I would do. This gets you stuff for a profile. It's all random, like profile gacha.
Hope you put it to good use.
And
We have everything. Saw teeth. What are you looking? Welcome to the looks like.
yeah, you're gonna
Welcome to the looks like.
Take as much
hear
time.
this a lot.
Welcome to Ruby's shop. You can take your time, Commander.
So this you won't need at all for like a long time. This is from raids, like co-op stuff. You get these and then you can spend it. At the point in the game I'm at, this is pretty much what I use it for. These boxes give you stuff to level up with. There's red cores too. Get like gems. These are for the advising. You can give NIKKE stuff and they like you more. These are company specific. So Elysian, Silas, Tetra, Pilgrim, Abnormal are the collab units. This one's just a general one that works on all of them. So like you can give a Tetra character an Elysian one, but it doesn't work as well. So that's something I guess to pay attention to. There's also these, but at my point, I kind of make them from doing my dailies. I don't really need to spend this on it. Maybe I
Are you looking
should.
for something? Let me help you.
The gacha and get SSRs, you get the gold tickets. SRs are the silver ones, and then you can trade them in here. But if like basically, if you do enough pulls, you can get whatever character you're trying to get if you don't have it already. This one are older. These give you like season 6, so the season 6 NIKKEs that have favorite items, which basically are buffs. You can get those. I didn't mean to click on sugar, but
Hey,
hello
partner.
sugar.
How about sharing?
And then this one's season 5. And my beloved Y, which I just got like last week. Could have spent this stuff on it, but I'm saving them. Then for silver tickets, you basically, if you have them already, you can use these. Do not get these if you don't have them, unless you're planning on getting them like from this, because these just upgrade the already existing. You don't get, like if you don't have a character and you get this, you can't use it to get the character. It's just for upgrading. Same with these. They're for upgrading the characters if you have them. And these rotate, like all of this rotates. This, of course, when the characters aren't on the banner anymore, they reset. Then these sometimes reset even while the banner's going on.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic.
Heals, which I haven't showed you upgrading, but I have more than enough of these. These aren't what I need. It's to smaller ones. These are for like for the burst, for the ultimate. Burst 3 stuff, burst 2, burst 1. I have way too many of these.
Just in time, dear client.
This is from Body Label. This is from getting copies. So you get copies of characters and then you use these.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Looking for union raid. So this is what I was talking about where I was crashing out because people didn't know how to do it. Union raids. You can use like there's fire bosses and I use all fire team, water bosses. Well, water weak, fire weak, and I use all water team. Basically, you get the stuff from that, and then you can copies of Now Lister. This is the only way to get copies of her. Then these characters, spare bodies. So once you get like guilty or sin or truancy, why did I say it like that? You can get those.
Sawteeth, we have everything in our
These are
shop
for
except what we
cubes.
don't have.
You'll find out. They'll basically tell you in the game once you get to that point what they do. So I'm trying to explain. Oh, so Quincy and such. Wrong thing. That is the elevator. They are all in prison. Guilty, Quincy, and Sin. And then after that, Nihilister are all in prison. You have to take the elevator to go there. Can't see those three because I already did them. But basically, you get missions. Sometimes these missions say like wipe out 3 times or something. In which case, that's how sometimes I have to use anyway. But you get points. You get to like different check marks. There's a cutscene. And once you get to the end, you own the unit. That's how you get like Guilty and Sin and Quincy. You pick one of the 3. Then you basically do these every day for a while. To get it to full, you can claim them. And then you can go to the next one. So once you get all 3, then you can do Nihilister, which is what I'm at right now. So we got daily, that's pretty, arena, PvP. Good thing about arena is that you start with people who started at the same time you did. This ranking, I have this. I playing for, what is it? What did I do? Growth rate. So among the people I started playing with, I'd stopped playing for a while, so they're all ahead of me. This guy gets to hard campaign every single time because he's just farther ahead than us. I see this every single season. These pretty much don't change. Their guild's name Hollow Advent, Lawless, my nemesis, Nameless Guild. Fight him in PvP a lot. He beats me most of the time. None of us are doing solo raid. It's too strong. Nobody's doing it. But yeah, I got my ranking for my tribe tower. Basically, I clear like my stages. I clear more stages than anybody else, and that's why I got something every single time. It's not like a lot. It doesn't really matter. Same with PvP. PvP rewards are pretty much just for if you care about that kind of thing. They don't. Everything's Rookie Arena, by the way. If you look at my store and everybody else's score, this is like 3 months of me not playing the game. So these are people who started at the same time I did, give or take a couple, because like once you win enough rounds, they reshuffle the groups. I have not always been in 475, and once I lose enough, that'll kick me back out of 475, maybe with the season resets. But for the most part, these are people who have played since like ELIT came out, because that's when I started playing, and they're all stronger than me. Something people would do is, because you get attack and defense, they would make their defense weaker. So you attack like this guy, I could probably fight him because his stuff's weaker than mine. But then he goes, and when he attacks, he has like a 70,000 score team. He just beats me and ranks up. That's what a lot of people will do. They'll make their defense. See, I've just been losing. AFK losing. Don't even have to try. Raptor, I fight all the time. He's like actually my nemesis. But He's like the only person I can beat pretty much right now, and I think I can't beat him. I think he like leveled up on me. See, this is ridiculous. Level 1 characters. He's definitely not here with that kind of score, and that's how powerful he is. They just wait till it gets to the end of the season, and then they put their actual team in and just shit on you. Just ridiculous. But the added quick battle. So stalling used to be a thing where you just get a defender and a bunch of healers, basically Moran and 4 healers, and you just make the other person rage quit. That's not a thing now because they have quick battle. You can just do that.
The winner is you!
And get points. And those tickets can be used in the shop. I don't think I specified which one was the ticket shop, but those can be used in the shop. See, one, I'll actually show what it looks like. And probably lose.
Let the games
Maybe.
debut!
Have faith. I will protect my people.
But no, I'm winning. That was their hill bar. Mine was down here. I'm not gonna keep fighting because if I rank up enough, they're gonna put me in a different group, and it's gonna be even sweatier people. I might as well just let them beat me and see like rank 66. 2 seasons ago, I just randomly popped up in rank 7 because they moved all the people doing better than me to a different group. This one, I don't. Okay, that season's ended. I was about to say special reward is kind of like the dispatch where it goes up. Not dispatch, the wipeout where it goes up just from being there. That was some kind of something else I didn't. This is just gambling. When the champion arena sets off, there's like 64 groups. They all fight in the league. These are like the 4 in my group 11. But these were. This person won. In these, you can bet for every single group of 8 out of 64 on who's gonna win, and you get a reward if you get it right. And then Champions Duel is like the last 4 people. There's like a challenge reward for getting them all right, like winning every single one, which I think I won already, so I have that challenge. There's also a challenge reward for getting them all wrong, which I cannot do, no matter how hard I try to throw. Because you're basically just guessing who's gonna win the fight, and you don't really know what they're gonna do or how that's gonna work out. They must have logged on and claimed their stuff because I can send it to them now. These are the mission passes, which are basically battle passes. There's a skin on the. Yeah, this just explains it. This is
I
Maxwell's
wonder
skin.
what experiment I should try next.
Granted, with her booty on it, and you can do it where you can't, but people have zoomed in. It actually shows her butt. You can't get the skin until you get to like do all the missions and get to level 15. Then you can buy the skin. So you can buy the battle pass at any time. They're all $20, but you don't actually. It's no point if you don't get to 15. Then you're just spending money for no reason. There's also this one. That's about to end.
Nice to meet you. I'm LaPlus, the hero of tomorrow.
Something. I feel like there's something in NIKKE's I was trying to tell you about. Somebody not spoke. So cubes. I don't have a cube on there. Skills, that's what I was trying to show you. Upgrading skills. So she's a wind unit. She does more damage to iron, I think. These gold ones I have so much of. These are the ones I need that I have to do interception every single day for. That I run out of really quickly. Find someone not spoilerly because I didn't remember what I needed to do. But this is the character I actually need to. So here, I don't have enough, like ever. This is why I'm constantly grinding for it. I do have enough for this. It goes up to 10. So now her skill 1 is maxed out. You really don't have to read these. It's nice to know, but like starting out, that doesn't matter. Main thing is the burst, the time, burst 3, but not burst 3, burst skill. I call it burst 3, but it's really burst skill. This is what happens when it bursts. There's a 40-second cooldown on this. All burst 3s have a 40-second cooldown. Burst 2s are where it gets important because burst 2 skills can be 40 seconds or 20 seconds. Maid Mask is special because once she uses it, she basically gets drunk and can't fight anymore. Apparently she gives a buff. I don't know why people use her if she does that. She's kind of useless, but apparently she gives a buff after she gets drunk. Like stunned for 10 seconds just in the middle of the fight. But she's like the only person who has that where they stun themselves for no reason at all. Illic has an ability where once the boss gets on the screen, everybody gets their full charge. Yeah. Feels by 1%, activates once per battle. Once the boss gets up on the screen, everybody gets their full burst, so you can burst instantly. It's good for like the modes I was showing you in Tribe Tower. It's not so good for it's not good for those modes because by the time you get to that point, you're already building up burst. It's kind of useless. It's good for when you're doing like boss challenges, interception, because as soon as the mode starts, you can burst. And the only special one that I know of is Anise. Her skill, basically, it goes 1, 2, 3 for the burst, right? They tell you that in the tutorial. 2 and then 3. Anise, if you use her first, you can do 1, 1, 2, 3. So you get 2 burst ones. And that's why she's busted. It says I have it. Okay, this is the gacha for the... Alright, see, this is a new one. But no, it's not. Because it got recycled. I already had this one. I thought it was new. Click on your name and edit that. Change the background. You unlock these pretty much from doing stories or events. Some events you can replay to get stuff. Like this one. I never actually did this event, but I got the stuff from unlocking. I haven't even done it yet. I haven't even replayed it. But I unlocked it. Then stickers. These are stickers. I have her set as my favorite, so she's automatically. I'd have to change who my favorite is to change that. And you can put more stuff on there. This too. You can actually change this. It doesn't have to be your favorite character. Like whatever it says your favorite. Any character that you own can be used, and you can sort them by type, by manufacturer, and frames. A bunch of different frames. Custom gacha. It's gacha, but it's not really. You have to spend $60 to get this. All of them, every single one. For anniversaries, they give you like free ones. For 9 anniversary, the first one's free, and you get like the worst thing you can get. Like I got this for my free one. You cannot get like the actual skin until like the 4th full. And I don't know how many pools there actually are, but you have to spend basically $60 to guarantee that you get this for every single gacha. And they put out the gacha like every single freaking banner. Is it cash out? There's also skin. There are skins that you can buy that just aren't. Yeah, cash out.
Check
So
out
this
my
is regular
parrot.
mask.
His name's Morgan. Isn't he awesome?
Hello,
One of
Morgan.
these days, Morgan and I are gonna go check out the ocean.
See his eyes? What's bro looking at? These are just like there permanently, really. That one's been there for a while. This one's slightly new, but it's been there for a bit. So Mask is really the only one that's alternated. These have been here for like 2 banners already, I think. Oh yeah, she does the little
What do you want from me this time?
Naruto reference. And event. So 5 minutes left on her banner. I already have her. It's pretty good for wind. 10 hours. Why does it say? Oh, I read that wrong. I can't read apparently. So these wish list, you can basically pick which characters you want. Not all of them are like that, like a niece. I think I can only pick a niece because I have her already. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to pick her, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. But there are characters not in this list. But the priority goes left to right, so the closer to the left you have it, the more likely you are to get them. I have Rapunzel, but not her base form. Yeah, when you S out the whole thing. I finally got her, but I need more of her to make her stronger. I need Pepper for PvP. But I'm more of like a owning all of them rather than having a bunch of copies of each one. Even though I still end up with a bunch of copies of different. Yeah, that's weird. This is everybody gets this newbie thing. They're paid, but like discounted paid, one time only. That just stays permanently until you use it. In this friendship recruit. This is what like the I forgot to show you that. The rates of the pilgrims. Let's see. Does this show you? SSRs are 4% total. Like for you to get a gold is 4%. And then for you to get any of these characters is 0.23. Now unless they're pilgrims. Pilgrims is 0.1. So less than half a chance. So you have a 4% chance of getting the SSR. And of that, if you do get a gold, there's like a 0.2% chance of every single one of these, except for the pilgrims, it's a 0.1%. So what level chances of getting these? Then of course you get like the pickup. When there's the banner, you get 2%. So half of it's taken up. Smaller chance of getting these that aren't it. And it looks like on banner they're slightly better for pilgrims. Yeah, these pilgrims are actually a higher chance than the normal characters. That's good. But these two aren't limited, so they'll be in here. They'll be here after they leave. Weekly is pretty much the dailies every day. Exception that I've already done some of these. I'll probably do once they do the persona, maybe. And you just get stuff. You get like free stuff. I do the gifts though. That'll pretty much be it. I don't really have anything else to show you.
Why are you so eager to have a closer relationship with me?
This fucking brat.
Well,
Come here.
See,
Let's
that
listen to
pop up
music.
was because
You
it
can
wasn't
slip
for
the
the right
earbuds.
manufacturer. She's pilgrim, but I gave her like, what is this? Abnormal. So they picked the worst one. They didn't pick like one of my good ones to give her. They picked the bad one, which is good. But it'll pop up and be like, hey, this isn't for that character. This is the skin I was telling you about. Freaking, they were saying this was the best one ever. I'm not gonna show that. I can't really think of anything else. So yeah, freaking 40 minutes. Oh yeah, events. I'm gonna do this, but this is all spoilers, so I can't show you this.